All right, so Kathy and Lawton, so what I did pull around, Nissan Titan. Now step on over here with me, folks. Now, as you can see, one of the really cool things about the front end of this truck that they did, when they remodeled it, they made it a lot more masculine. Okay, make it a lot more tough. If you're gonna ride in the truck, you wanna make sure that it looks like you're riding in the truck, right? Well, this Titan is what we consider to be one of the top of the line. Now, as you see right here, these right here are the LED lights. Now, on the older model trucks, the lighting was not as good as it is right now. What these lights allow you to do, they allow you to see further into the distance and wider across the road. Now, in older model style lighting, out here in Virginia in these parts, let's just say that there's a deer grazing on the side of the road, right? Or let's just say there's somebody changing a tire, and it's not a very well-lit part of the highway, as you all know, exists out here. You know what? In the older model trucks, you wouldn't have been able to see it very clear. And at the last minute, that deer darts out, bam, or that person that's changing a tire, you don't see it, and it create an unfortunate potential, really bad issue. And at the end of the day, you want to make sure everybody is safe as possible when you're on the road, right? Well, one of the cool things, Kathy, that they have with these is the cover over the lights are made out of the same material that they make motorcycle helmets with. And Lawton, another really cool thing it does, it protects and minimizes any type of moisture getting inside affecting your lights. Or on the older models, when it didn't have this protection, a rock could skip up and hit it and break it. Rain can get in there and mess it up. But with this protective covering on it, you guys will have good, long, durable lighting for anybody that's driving the vehicle, okay? Also, if you step over here, as you can see, the way they make the vehicles now, in the event that you all wanted to do it yourself and tapping off your own fluids, all of the containers that you can do it yourself are all of the clear containers which allow you to see where your levels are, where back in the day you kind of had to guess a little bit or stick something in there. Not anymore. As you can see, your battery is right here, easily accessible, your windshield wiper fluid, and your coolants and whatnot. Now, this also has a dual overhead cam, okay? It's a 4-cylinder, wrong truck I'm looking at. This is a V8, I'm thinking about the road. V8, and I want you to pay attention right here. Y'all see these little markings right here? What this is right here, this is a dynamic crumple zone. Now, what this means is that in the event that there's an unfortunate head-on collision, as it pushes back the metal is reinforced and it actually gets stronger to help minimize anything coming through the dash and affecting who's sitting in the front seat. And what it does, the engine actually flips back and drops down that way to keep it from going through that dashboard and unfortunately affecting yourself or anybody in your family. If you've got, Janice or Tyler or Rogan riding in the front seat with you, I'm sure you want to make sure that you can minimize any issues happening to your babies, right? Mm-hmm. Right, and what this is right here, a lot of people know this as the fire retardant, and that it is, but it also reduces the noise. It makes it to where while you're riding in the truck, listening to your jams or having a conversation amongst each other or with the kids, you don't have to worry about hearing your engine and your transmission and things like that. You can just listen to your tunes, okay? As you can see, a couple of hitches right here on the front. You got your fog lights there on the bottom. Now, this right here, these are your pedestrian sensors. Okay. Oh, right. Also, adaptive cruise control sensors. Now, what that means is in the event that, this truck is fairly high, so if a little person was to walk past you and you couldn't see them, it'll automatically stop the truck, okay, to keep you from causing any type of unfortunate accidents or incident. And as far as what the adaptive cruise control does, in other model vehicles that had cruise control, as you know, when you get close to another vehicle, you have to put your foot on the brake and then get it back up and gear where it needs to be. What the adaptive cruise control will do, once it senses that you're closer than a car length to another vehicle, it'll slow you down. But the real cool thing that a lot of people like is it'll automatically speed you back up on its own. Okay, so you don't have to go back to hitting the reset button or whatnot. It'll automatically do that, but it'll do that in the safest possible way. Okay, you step on over here.
For more information on how you can gain access to some of the most effective and power-packed automotive sales training downloads on the internet, just click the link in the description, and it's simple. right beneath the video, you'll see a title. There's an arrow, drop down, click that, it'll expand. There's a link that'll take you right over, or you can check the comments section. Within this training materials, it takes you through the entire sales process on how to greet your customer all the way to the closing table and seeing them drive off in their new vehicle. It teaches you how to drive social media traffic from people who are looking to do business with you at your dealership. It gives you the right things to say, the questions, the way to respond. Regardless if somebody says the price is too high, they want to think about it, or they want more for their trade, you are absolutely covered. So click that link in the description or click that link in the comments for access for some of the most powerful automotive sales training materials on the internet. I'm Brian Maxwell, and I look forward to seeing you at the top and at the dealership.